Ooh, that's so pretty. Oh, wow. So, so pretty. I just ordered these super fine glitters. It's that brand there. I'll link it in the description. I don't know if it looks as pretty on your side as it does mine, but I did this cup with the black already, and I love the sparkle. Love it. Welcome in. What is Serendipity creating tonight? Y'all be kind. I'm new here over here on the YouTube. I've done a couple of lives and they've gone really well. And if you enjoy this type of content, if you don't mind sharing it out, subscribing and liking, and help me grow. I think I'm like a little over 140 subscribers now. But I'm hearing this is the place for Gen X to go and build the community with people. So here I am. Thank you. Thank you so much for the likes. Oh, that's amazing. Twisted, how are you? All right, let's flip her around and stop. I'm making these cups. I love this glitter. I was looking for a really fine glitter and I found it. And this is an adhesive that I ordered from a girl online. The Sparkled Magnolia. It's a crown jewel adhesive. And it doesn't take it long at all to dry. But you put it on, let it dry, and then dust your cups off, and then put another coat on, and it's good to go to do whatever you're going to do to it. And then I just ordered me some stamps, but they won't be in until probably Tuesday, I think it is. And I'm going to be stamping on these cups. I'm so excited. Never done it before. Shoot, I'm new to cup making, actually. Normally I paint. I love this glitter. It's got just a hint of pink in it. So perfect. How's the weather where everybody's at? I'm in the south, so all we did was get some rain, but we're getting freezing weather tonight. We're not used to this kind of cold weather. It's going to get down to 26 tonight, but tomorrow night it's going to get down to 22. And that's unheard of here. I hope you have a blessed night too. Thank you. And y'all forgive me if I don't catch your comments right away, because it's hard when I'm looking down and trying to concentrate. But I promise you I will look up and see what you're saying. So, are any of you, like, have any of you been on YouTube for a while? What kind of following do you have? Any tips on how to grow pretty quick? Yeah, I've been kind of bummed out. My best friend, one of my best friends, we've been really good friends for a couple of years now, and they have changed. Excuse me. They have changed so much, and I don't get people. Why do they have to change? Why do you have to change? I'm who I am. What you see is what you get. I don't put on no fronts. But I'm used to that. People coming and going out of my life. It don't feel good. It hurts, but it's not my first rodeo. Won't be my last, I'm sure. I'm just too kind-hearted. But y'all don't want to hear about all that. Let's just create tonight. Let's just create. So we're going to put the glitter on the cup tonight, the cups. And then I got in some new awesome mica powders that I want to do in a mold. This mold here. You have this type of bird? Yeah, a green cheek conure. Yeah, I don't even notice half the time that she's sitting on me, honestly, because she's always on me. But yeah, she's a green cheek conure. She's 6 years old. I've had her since she was 2 months old. And I promised her that I would not cage her unless I leave. Which most of the time I don't even cage her if I have to go to the store or something. And then at bedtime she has to go in her cage, which she wants to be in her cage at bedtime. I've never cut her wings, and she can talk when she's in the mood. Normally she's in the mood if she knows I'm talking on camera, she'll start talking, and she says her name, Chica-Beak. She says bacon, bacon pancakes, and peekaboo. And she'll say, you all right? You all right? Are you all right? All right? What's your name? Say Chica-Beak. Say Chica-Beak. Are you the chica-beak? It's getting close to her bedtime, so she might start talking. She might. Yeah? Are you you trying to make friends with everybody? Yeah. Can you say hi, YouTube? Hi, YouTube. And a lot of times she'll talk like this, and I have no idea what she's saying, but her actions and stuff, I pretty much have her figured out. I couldn't imagine life without her. Yeah, 2 months. So how I got involved with even like want a bird is a lady I used to live with. She had probably, and I'm not exaggerating, she probably had about 30 or 40 birds. And she converted her garage into a aviary, and she was a bird breeder, so she would let birds sit on eggs, and then you have to pull them from their mamas when they're like a week old and start hand feeding them when you're selling them for, to families and stuff. And she was one of the most amazing bird breeders. The time she put in with them. You have a good night too, sweetheart. But she would put the time in with them. And so the only thing I didn't like is she had to keep hers caged. She would let some out periodically and stuff, but most of the time they were all just in cages. And when I decided that I was going to get one for myself, I made a promise to her that I would not cage her up because they have wings. They are meant to fly. Her name is Cheeker Beaker. Say, my name is Cheeker Beaker. And she's a girl, Cheeker Beaker. Yeah, I know. You getting tired? Are you tired? Oh yeah, it's almost 7:30. It's your bedtime. It's your bedtime. I'm gonna have to put you to bed in a minute. All right, so I'm gonna let these sit on here. Hold on, let me turn it, make sure that I got it covered good. I love that. Can you see the sparkle? Thank you. Yeah, and she chose me. When I went over there to look at birds, she came right to me, and I don't know if you know anything about them, but a green cheek conure, and they have different colors. Let me see if I get this right. She's a original, and then they have some that's called pineapple, which there's more orange in them than there is, the green. She's got all the colors. She's got vibrant colors. But they're considered to be, they're called pocket parrots. They're the smallest parrot in the parrot family. And then, cockatiels, they're not a parrot. Lovebirds, Frenchies, not Frenchies. That's a dog. Thank you. How's the weather at where everybody's at? I'm in the south, so we just got a lot of rain today, and then it's going to be 26 degrees tonight, which is freezing for us. We don't get cold weather like that. If it gets 30, that's really cold for us. But tonight it's going to be 26, and then tomorrow night it's going to be 22. And so we got to drip our pipes and cover the faucets outside, just like you would if you was in a snowstorm. Sorry about drinking on camera, but I get thirsty when I'm talking, when I'm running my mouth. Let's see. Awesome. Thank you. I'm ready to get a new pair. I want to get me some cool glasses, you know, like I feel like, I mean, I'm turning 59, but I feel like these are like more like a granny kind of glass. And I want something, I want to see, I'm going to actually see if my eye doctor, so I bought these little heart glasses and I'm putting rhinestones on them. And I would love to be able to find a pair or see if they would put my lenses in something like this. Because I have like a little pink and white cat hat too that I wear sometimes when I do my lives. I'm just now starting to do lives over here and get used to it. You also wear glasses? It's like 6 degrees. Man, I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't deal with, my old bones couldn't handle that. Thank you guys for stopping in. Very cold. Yeah, well, you stay inside. I mean, stay off the roads. My daughter lives in New York, up in Long Island. And, you know, and I told her the same thing because she's got children, small children. And I told her, I said, please stay off the roads because it's not just about like the snow, but the black ice. I lived up in New York for 8 years. And I slipped on black ice in my vehicle a couple of times. Okay, so we're going to let these cups cure now. Let's see, I can just move them back. And I'll link in my description. I'll figure out how to do that. But these are the glitters that I used, and I'm very, very, very pleased with them. And hopefully, you know, I'm not sponsored by nobody. Hopefully, eventually, I will start getting sponsors on the products that I do use. And then here's a little piece that I make. I work with epoxies. I do abstract paintings. This is one I did the other night. And so this is the first time that I worked with mica powders and alcohol inks in my paint. And I love the movement, the way that it came out. I do abstract art. And I believe if I was to go and just put like epoxy or polyurethane over this, that would really shine and pop. And so I'm trying to decide, should I try to embellish it myself with richer colors? Or do y'all like the colors and would like to just see it with a clear coat to bring out? It's amazing though. And I just let my paint move, and sometimes I'll use a blow dryer, a chain. I'm doing show and tell right now for those that haven't been around on my lives, but here's a cup that I just made, and I'm new to making cups. Don't fall over. And this one here, this is my very first cup, and this is a plastic cup, and I got a bubble in it. That's so upsetting, but I'm gonna try to fix it. But I love the design and the colors, the way that they came out. And then these just came in, and this is what I want to work with tonight. These are color shifting mica powders. So we got orange, red, yellow, blue, purple, red, green, blue, purple, green, blue, purple, So those are 2 green, blue, purples. Green, gold, blue. I love that. So, but anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dust it on this mold here. And we're going to do it with Resincrete tonight. I'm going to try to do it and see how the Resincrete picks up those colors. I don't know that it would. I don't want to waste that. We'll use epoxy. We'll do epoxy. Oh, I'm sitting back down when I need to move this. You never have enough working space. All right, let's move these guys back. Okay. Let's get, oh, spilled my water. And I don't care who you are, you cannot keep your mats clean when you're working with epoxy and paints. So we just do the best we can. All right, let me grab a little puppy pad. Just so I don't get any of that glitter. And I've got to try to remember, so this came with it. This is the base, and I can see like that. I think that fits in there. And then this here would sit, no, that wouldn't look right. I don't think that's right. That can't be right. Maybe it's this way. Maybe that's how it is. You see what I'm saying? So we would have a wall. Hold on, let me see. No, no. I guess you could do it anyway. Welcome back. You missed me, huh? I think this goes like this. See how it's got that and that? And then, like I said, it could sit like that, or I think that's how it sits. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. It didn't look right, but if I think about it, once I take it out of the mold, you know what? Let's do this. I want to work with these epoxy, these resin, these mica powders, but until I know how this is set up, let's do some Resincrete because that'll dry pretty fast. I think. Hopefully it'll dry fast enough before I get off of the live. How are you, Mr. Diamond? Thank you. All right, let me find. Where'd you put the Resincrete? Oh my goodness. It's here, I promise. Because I was just working with it. Found it. Yeah, normally I normally go live on TT, and so over there I'm used to going live playing music while I'm doing art, but I don't think YouTube likes that too much, so no music. Because I also want them to, you know, my videos to go out, you know, showing what we did on the live and stuff. All right, and this here is Echo Resin, and I believe it's a 3x1 weight. So we need to measure it by weight. So I need to grab the scales. Okay, let's see. Where am I? I'm in Alabama. All right, hold on. Let me grab my scales. Let's see, we'll use, I think I use the spatula. Thank you. Man, y'all don't know how much I appreciate that. And I did go live earlier on TT and went there for like 30 minutes and nobody showed up. And I've got over 4,000 followers there. And here I'm a little over 140. And, you know, you people are showing up and hanging out with me and communicating. And that's what it's about. And, you know, and that's, I just want people to see my art. And I've got some really exciting things happening where I'm going to be taking my paintings. Hold on, I'll show you. I'll give you an example. So like I said, I do abstract art. So I'm having this print. Well, it's not this print, it's another painting. But I'll eventually do this one as well. But I'm going to have this put on leggings and little dresses, little sun dresses, little summer dresses. Is that not the coolest? So I'm waiting. I think they said the 2nd of February I'll get my mock-ups. I've ordered a pair of leggings and a dress just to make sure that the material's good quality. Thank you. Thank you. Well, hopefully y'all subscribe to my channel. And like I said, when they come in, I'll definitely be showing them. Okay, hold on one second. I gotta focus. See what y'all let me do? So first thing we gotta do is we gotta put the cup on there empty. And then it's called tear it, which means clear it out to 0. Now we want 3 to 1. So let's see. That's 42. So if it's 100 grams, how much water? It'd be 3 to 1. And it'd be 3 of this and 1 of the water. Well, thank you. Let's see if it's... I'm confusing myself. Where's my tablet? Hold on. Let me grab my tablet. I try to be nice. Oh, here it is. Well, I guess what would that be, 25? If it's 100, then it'd be 25 grams of water, wouldn't it? As you can tell, I didn't do very good in math. But we're going to go with that. So I'm going to tear it back out. And now we're going to go with 25 grams. I think that's right. It's another thing, when you start getting older, you start forgetting things. Okay, there's 25. And let's get us a stick. No, I cannot speak sign language. That's something I've never picked up. I think that's right. You can do sign language? How old are you? You can say you love Jesus. Well, that is one of the most important things to be able to say. You're 9? What are you doing on this channel? I thought I had this set for kids not to be able to be on here. I mean, not that it matters. I mean, I don't mind as long as you're being good and I don't think I have enough mixed. I know I don't. I think I can add a little bit more water. I need to mix a lot more than that. Mixing, mixing, mixing. Always do your homework. Make sure you're learning. And I'm gonna try to do this. Just tear it back out. Let's put it back on there. And let's do another 100. I'll go ahead and add that together. Hopefully it doesn't dry up. Because this stuff, like I said, it dries pretty quick. Come on. So do y'all like to do art? Okay, I'm going to tear it back out. We're going to do another 25 of water. And hopefully it's not, I think it's going to work. Do I clean? Yes, I clean my walls. Well, they look brown. That's like a beigey white. This room is old. This is an older house. I just bought it like 3 years ago. And so I still have to redo this whole room, but that's like a beigey white that is painted. Thank you. That's one thing I believe in, is always treat others the way that you want somebody to treat you. And, you know, not necessarily are you going to go through life where people are going to be nice to you or treat you nice, but that doesn't mean that you know, be ugly back to them. Especially, you know, if you got Jesus in your heart, you let him handle it, and he will. And I still don't think that's enough. Maybe it'll be enough for this one. And you know what? We won't fill this one all the way up. Well, I don't know. I don't know how that's supposed to go. Something ain't right about that. Something is not right. Oh, never mind. I gotta pour it here. I see what I gotta do. I think. And then when that comes out, it's going to have that piece that sticks into here. Oh, okay, I see. See, I'm figuring it out. So then we got to pour this one in here. Now we're figuring it out. And I was going to put color in it, but I can come back and paint it. I'm not worried about that. That's one thing I like about working with this Resin-Crete, is you can come back and paint it. Okay, so that, let's fill this one up all the way. And I'm going to have to mix a lot more for this piece here. And I still have a little bit left over, so let's go ahead and use them on. Trying to see if I have any other molds in here. We'll do the cowboy molds. And then, like I said, I can always come back and paint them. This is a motorcycle here. Okay, and then we'll do the horse. Trying to be careful where I don't over pour. Hold on, I can't look up right now. Okay, and then we'll do the cowboy boots. I'm just trying to use this up where I can make some more. Oop. Almost. There's a hat. I'm going to over pour everything. All right, that's good enough. Of John Green? No, I don't. Who is John Green? All right, let's put this. Let's tear that. All right, and then we're going to do 200 grams. Come on. There we go. 200 on the dot. What's that? Now 5, now 2. Are you keeping up with the people that's coming in and out of the room? All right, so that would be 50 grams of water. Okay. And it takes a lot of that. You really don't want to use this for big projects because if you do, you'll use it all up. Okay, I can add a little bit more water. That's sweet. 50? We didn't have 50 come in here. Yeah, my daughter, I thought one of my daughters, like I said, I've got young grandchildren, and that's what they talked about. What would y'all think about, because I was thinking about like getting like little costumes and doing my art for kids and letting them come in and interact and do art online and learn different techniques. What would y'all think about something like that? Hi, Fox. How are you? Yes, he does. He loves all of us. Well, thank you. Well, see, I could teach young people how to do it. Figure out how we could get do it like a class and say, okay, you need to go to the store and these are the materials that you need to buy. And I can teach people how to buy things at low price that doesn't cost, their parents a lot of money. And it's just all about the art. And then this, like I said, when this dries, then we can just paint this instead of, but I wanted to try those mica powders tonight. I really did. All right, I'm gonna need a little bit more, and I gotta be fast about this so that it binds together. Oh, here comes Cheeker Beaker, guys. I know it. She's like, Mama, when are you going to put me to bed? And I'm not going to worry about the weight. Because that's another thing. Once you start working with material, you pretty much know what a 3-to-1 mixture is. Goodbye. Have a good night. Thank you. She's a green cheek conure. Her name is Cheeker Beaker. See, my name is Cheeker Beaker, and she's mad at me because it's actually her bedtime. And so we're gonna finish this up, and then I'm gonna get off here so she can go to bed and get her beauty rest. Yeah. She needs her beauty rest. Right? Alright? 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 Can you say your name? Can you tell everybody what your name is? Are you the Cheeker Beaker? Are you the Cheeker Beaker? You are the Cheeker Beaker. She won't say it when I want her to. Man, we still got to mix up just a little bit more. Well, we won't be making these big molds like this with this resin-crete because it takes a lot of it. But it's something we can have fun and paint and work on. Yeah. All right. Hopefully this is enough. Nope. A little bit more. This has definitely got to be enough. Are you ready to go night-night? Are you ready to go night-night? Okay, just a minute. Okay. Okay. All right. Now she's like, all right. All right. So I'm ready to go to bed, Mama. Okay. Mama's coming. Mama's coming. All right, that was enough. Thank you, Jesus. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna let these cure. I gotta wash all this out. These are still curing. And so I will come back tomorrow and show the outcome of how these turn out with the resin-crete. And then the cups. Oh, let's pick this up. The cups that we're working on, we got the glitter on there. Now we've got the stamps. They'll be here Tuesday. So it'll probably be Tuesday when I come back and do all of this because I want to be able to have all the products in hand. So, but thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. And like I said, make sure to share out my videos, subscribe, help me get my views up there and see where this takes us. So, but all right, y'all have the most amazing night. Say your prayers. Give God thanks. Good night, Fox. Have a great night.